everybody, welcome back to the channel. If you're a first-time viewer, my name is Eric. This is Surfside Fishing. We do a lot of outdoor stuff, a lot of fishing, of course, spending time at the beach, just basically kicking it outdoor style. So I took a little bit of a hiatus. My GoPro took a hit. My GoPro 4 took a hit in the water, so I'm on a lender here. This is actually a GoPro 3 until I can kind of upgrade my filming gear, but this should work. This is my first video with this camera, and we'll see. I'm at a new spot here I'm actually on Tyndall Air Force Base in Panama City, outside Panama City, and I've never fished here before. But it's early morning. It's about 7:30, quarter to 8. I'm seeing lots of bait in the water. It's calm and it should be good. I mean, I've been watching some of the reports on the fishing channels on Facebook. The guys have been catching some nice redfish over here, you know, over slot redfish, some trout, mangrove snappers and the like. So I'm gonna set up here in a minute and casting around for some live bait and see what happens. So stay tuned and I'll be right back when I'm all set up. Okay, plenty of bait around, so seeing some finger mullet and a lot of pinfish. Let me get this net sorted out here. I've been away on vacation. I'm a little out of practice. I went back up to New York and did a little fishing with a friend of mine and his father-in-law. Did pretty well. Caught my personal best porgy and a PB fluke, so that was a fun trip. But let's see what we can get here. Lots of pins fish. Oh, I see some big ones out there. Did I miss every single one of those? Certainly did. Told you I was out of practice. But fear not. I will get some bait. This is the only bait I have. Seeing a lot of fish crash a little further out, which is cool. Like I said, I never fished here before, so I don't know if there's any structure I can get caught up on or what, but I'm seeing fish. Be nice. Man, I'm doing terrible here. Alright, so I did grab one. A decent pinfish, which is good. Nice piece of redfish candy. Perfect little bait for what we're using here for. So, show you what we're going to do. We're going to hook him right under the dorsal, behind the head. That way he can swim around freely and hopefully produce us a fish to bring home for lunch or breakfast. Breakfast tacos? Fish tacos? Okay. That's a good one. Gotta get more for the other pole. Let's let this drag. I'll lube up these rods. It's been a while. We'll just keep an eye on it. All right, let's get some more bait. Which way did I scare them? There we go. Got a few more. Get the other rod set out. Did I actually lose them? I lost them. Alright, bait number 2. Going out. Managed to get another croaker. Let's see how that turns out. Yeah, this is what I love. This is what I did when I was a kid. We didn't have a boat. I didn't have any kind of watercraft. But we were fortunate enough to live about a mile or so from the beach, so I did fish regularly when I was a kid, which was kind of cool. Because it gave me great experience, and I learned a lot, taught myself, learned from other guys around me. And it was just a great way to grow up. Now here I am, you know, 45 years later, 40 years later. I'm still doing it, still at it. It's great. It's morning, there's nobody around, it's quiet. It's great. So a little bit about my equipment. This guy here is a Penn Pursuit. Am I already getting picked up? I actually found this rod in the garbage. Somebody was throwing it out. It was brand new, nothing wrong with it. So it's a new rod, new reel for me. It's a Penn Pursuit 4000, lined up with 40-pound braid and a 50-pound fluorocarbon leader, and a 2/0 circle hook on the end of that guy, and hopefully that produces a fish, maybe a trout or something. And this one here is a Penn Pursuit 2, right? Penn Fierce, sorry, 5000, also backed with 40-pound braid and a 50-pound fluorocarbon leader. So it should be stiff enough and capable enough of reeling anything in. And this rod, I bought this on clearance. You might laugh, but it's an Ozark Trail, and they make stuff for Walmart. I got this rod on clearance for 40 bucks when I needed a long rod for the surf. I mean, it's a heavy rod. It's heavy to use when you're surf casting. It gets a little heavy after a while, but I mean, it's got some backbone, and we've seen in some of the other videos it does do well with the sharks. 40 bucks. Something the equivalent like this, if you buy it at a bait shop or a specialty store, it'll run you 250 bucks. So I think I'm on the win column for that one. So we'll stand by and watch and wait and see what happens. I may actually turn the cameras off to conserve some battery, and if something gets picked up, I'll switch it on real quick and reel it in. So let's see. We'll be back. Well, folks, it's pretty slow. You know, I kind of half expected that because I don't know the area too well. It might be a very shallow ways out there. No shelf to speak of where fish can kind of congregate in deeper water, but I kind of expected that. You know, if the worst comes to worst, I'll wrap up here in a little bit, and I'll make it a 2-part video. Maybe I'll head out tonight on the boat, grab some bigger baits and try and get down to the bridge and see if we can get a bigger fish or something. Any fish, how about that? Let's start with any fish. But you know, all in all, it's a nice morning. Kids are in school, they're missing all the fun, but yeah, it's a nice day. So like I said, maybe a 2-part video, either tonight or tomorrow evening. Kind of busy tomorrow, but tomorrow evening could be a go-to, so we'll see. But if we do catch a fish here, we get something on, I'll turn back on and save batteries, but we'll see. So stay tuned. Alright guys, so like I said earlier, I'm going to make this a 2-part. It is Friday, so sometimes maybe Saturday or maybe Sunday evening I can get out and do a part 2, but you know, this is a good video to really highlight sometimes that we are actually on the struggle bus and we don't actually always catch fish. You know, I did about 2 hours here, a lot of bait in the water, a lot of fish jumping, but nothing eaten. Could be the reason behind that could be the tide is dropping. It's a little lower than I'd hoped to be, but only chance I had to get out this morning, so I trying to make it happen. But like you see, no fish, lots of bait, no fish. But like I said, part 2 coming up later this weekend, maybe Monday I'll drop the video. Hopefully we'll have another fish to highlight on the video, on the reel. All right, so catch you in the next one. Bye. Alright, so we're back for part 2 from the first video where we left off at that beach by Tyndall, where it was kind of a dead morning. Didn't have much luck, so we actually came out here today. My father-in-law, he's down there, Aldo, he's down there trying that little point. And we came out to Redfish Point, our go-to spot. It's a quiet morning. It's about 8 o'clock. Been here for about 45 minutes, and we have 3 lines out, no bites yet, and hopefully the tide's still coming in. High tide's around 10:08 or so, so it should hopefully produce something. I've got 2 lines out with 2 live baits. Oh, I'm getting picked up right now, so let's see what that produces. What are the chances that I start doing my intro and I get picked up? Look at that. See that? Come on. You just took the bait. But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna keep things rolling here. He's still on there. There he is. Yep, I got him. Yeah. Yeah.
I lost one.
Did you?
Redfish too.
Oh, yeah. I swallowed that too.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I got it. Well, as luck would have it, as I'm doing my intro, got a nice red. He'll be coming home for dinner tonight. Beautiful fish. Should be big enough. It can't be any bigger than 27, so here we go. There's dinner instantly. Those guys are coming in from landing at Tyndall. I believe they're either F-15s. Yeah, they're F-15s. So it's just the usual setup here. I got a 2/0 circle hook on a 1-ounce egg sinker with a 50-pound fluorocarbon leader and a live pinfish, and that will hopefully produce another red for the table tonight. So ironic that I was just doing my intro and I got picked up. See what we can get. 2 more live baits are out there. A few more.
Oh yeah. What do you doing?
Yeah, all yours. Another one here. Yeah, baby. I guess these fish get excited when the jets fly overhead. This is definitely another redfish. Coming this way, Aldo. This one's a little bit bigger. shark. Although I don't feel any head shakes, so. It's a big redfish, I think.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Good. One more.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah?
It's a big red. They're loving the pinfish today.
Oh, yeah?
This wasn't that far out too. It was only about 30 yards. The fish was chilling out in about 2 feet of water. Oh yeah. I think his belly just touched the sand. He realized he was hooked. Not done yet. I think he might be too big. Playing them light. I have a really light leader on here. I don't want to horse him too much. Here he comes. Nice. Yeah. They might be too big. He was so good. Yeah, I think he's probably 27. Yeah, he's probably too big. Sure?
Yeah. Look at
No, you're over an inch.
Yeah.
26.
26.
It's good, right?
I think so.
Yep. 2 for the table. Excellent.
A strong one.
Yeah, it was pretty good. Not bad.
Nice.
Beautiful.
And color nice.
Yeah, it's nice and red.
Yeah.
2 spots. Silver bottom. It's nice. Yep. Nice water. Well, folks, we did pretty good. Ended up getting 2 redfish on the day, which I think is a success. So I might do a catch and clean and cook later this afternoon, or I might just wrap it up and that'd be it. So, good day overall. Surfside fishing over and out.